Morning, everyone. It's 8:41, and it is Tuesday, the 20th of July, and this is your pre-opening comment. It's video number 859. Okay, so Asia was up, Europe unchanged to mixed, and mostly all of the headlines this morning pre-open are COVID, and more COVID. Um, so, you know what I've been saying about that for the last several weeks. So there's no point in going into that again right now. On the earnings front, last night we had IBM, which was a beat top and bottom line, and although the stock had closed down with all other 29 Dow stocks this morning, it is stronger. Actually, last night it was stronger, but not during regular hours. The stock is trading right now 142.33. That's up 460 or 3.3%. UBS, Travelers, and HCA all beat. UBS is only up about 8 cents, but it's only a $14.50 stock. It closed at $14.54 and traded as high as $15.16 after the numbers. As I said, $14.84 up 8. Travelers 157 up 574 at the high, currently 153 up $1.72 or 1.2%. HCA holding its whole gain, beat top and bottom, and gave good guidance going forward. 224 up 637, 2.9%. And PPG was a loser. It missed both top and bottom line and blamed it on raw material costs and availability. The stock is currently $156.25, down $9.50. Okay, so housing starts were up 6.3% versus an estimate of up 1.1%. And that gave the market a bit of a dip. It was up about 220 before that news came out, and it was up right now about 144. The NASDAQ is up about 62, and let me see, S&P up about 17, actually 18. It was up about 21 before that news. Okay, so the chart on the screen is Bitcoin, and it looks to be in trouble here. I've been mentioning this, and we have now closed at a new closing low 3 of the last 4 days. This is a problem. We're below 30,000. This low here is 28,800. Today's low so far is 29,215. If this does not bounce off this 28 area, even if it makes a little bit of a low, if it doesn't close higher today, I'm going to say that it's going to be a long, ugly wait in order to see this turn back up. I know that a lot of the people who talk about this both online and on the tube have been saying that the period of time as opposed to price for Bitcoin to reconsolidate and start higher is between 8 months and a year. That would be a very long time in this market, but it easily could happen. Okay, I want to show you the gold chart, which I think looks terrific. We have a higher high and a higher low today. We're up $12 right now and trading above yesterday's high, which was 1818. Right now 1822. So higher low, higher high. Look, bounced right off the 20-day moving average. Broke the trend line but didn't break the bottoms here, and of course, more important than breaking that trend line, it closed well above it on the rally. I also want to make mention that in the next couple of days, I'm going to be getting into the specifics of a gold-only futures trading. The reason that we're using gold, and this is from Dennis, of course, but the reason that we're using gold is because gold really is affected and has a relationship with all other commodities and news. The stock market goes down, you don't see soybeans going down. So there's no correlation. But with gold, there's a correlation with interest rates. There's a correlation with the dollar, obviously. There's a correlation with news. The gold was up only about 7 when the housing starts came out, and since then has climbed to another new high, now up 14. So it's going to have a limited amount of risk. There are some major tax advantages, and because of the high margin rates, because of the value of contracts now, with the massive rise in things like grains and coffee and other things, gold is the one that is reasonable size-wise and is manageable on a stop loss kind of basis. Also, as you may or may not know, I've been very accurate with gold also, not as accurate as Dennis, but the advantage that Dennis has over us trading options on the GLD is that it trades all night. It's really a 24-hour a day, 5-day, 6-day a week transaction availability, whereas a lot of times I'll be looking for a pullback. We'll get that pullback overnight, and by the time we open the next day, excuse me, the advantage is negated. So being right is not all about, is not what it's all about. Being right and being able to execute is much more the issue. Okay, I also want to show you one quick chart. The reason I really am anti-China, let me see, CPOP, pop culture. This came at 6 as an IPO. Started trading June 30th. The low was $12.26. The high the next day was $78. But as you can see, it has given it all back. It's actually up a little here at $6.98, up 28 cents. It closed at $6.70, which was only 4 cents, only 30 cents off the new low. This is what happens, folks. And the other thing I wanted to show you, I want to show you 2 more. IMNM. This is Immunome, and Immunome looks like it has a cocktail that neutralizes the Delta variant, as you can see. Nice move here. Stock has kind of been languishing here. Let me look at the weekly so you can see. Yeah, in February it was as high as 63. It was as low as 1462 yesterday. Today up 762. Pardon me. Today up 651. Up 39%. And the other one I want to show you is one that I mentioned yesterday as kind of the disaster du jour. Okay. ARDX. This one had news yesterday. Unfortunately, after some excellent results, uh, they they got a letter of deficiency on an NDA new drug application for kidney disease issue. The stock had closed at 770 yesterday, up 20 cents. And then in the after hours after that announcement, traded down to $1.62 and closed at 213 this morning, 199, down 14 cents again. So there are winners and there are losers every single day. One of the things I love about this. Okay, so in the next couple of days, as I said, we're going to give you a little bit more insight into the gold only, including account size and what we feel the risks are, and what we will show are the advantages to trading futures besides trading stocks and options. All right, everyone, have a good day, and I'll be back later.